I've been heartbroken by Carlton enough times to this point, man, where I've tipped against them for the first time and they've fucking won.
I haven't done that yet.
I've done it once, and that was the last year I did footy tipping. I tipped them all fucking year, and then I remember the woman that was running the tipping, she's like, Dim, your fucking loyalty to this club is ridiculous. You would have had like every pick if it wasn't for them. And then the 1 week I didn't pick them, they fucking won.
Yeah.
It's not about, dude, I'm at that point where it's like, even if they won, I could care less. It's like that fucking, what was it? What team was it that we kicked like 3 in a row or 4 in a row? And I said, pick fuck. We're still going to lose. And we'd lost. Oh, it was one of the first ones I watched at home.
You're just too far gone.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over it. I still love the fucking club. Yeah. I still would get a Carlton tat.
Do you love what it used to be?
Yeah. But I just don't like this batch of players, the mentality, the culture, anything that drives them is not there. And it's like you don't represent what you represented. And like I said, I'm not stuck in the 80s where I want people to be beating people up, but it's the point of the fucking passion, the drive, you know? And if you know something's not working on the field, if I can fucking say, well, dude, chase some cunt down, tackle him, create opportunity, lift, you look listless out there, you look like you don't give a fuck, then get off the fucking field, give it to some kid. I'd rather pay some fucking 20-year-old to run around, run his balls off, than pay Cripps, whatever the fuck we're paying him, to do what, man? He's a beast. I remember working with a bloke who was a Collingwood supporter, and he was getting excited for Cripps when he was first coming up. He goes, mate, he's as big as Brownie, and he's still growing, because he's a machine. I fucking love watching him play.
So sad to see him fluctuate.
It's not Carlton. Carlton didn't do that to him. Like, as in, you know, they gave him everything he could have wanted. What didn't they give him? They gave him the captaincy. They gave him this. They got him to a Brownlow. They gave him everything he needed around him to build the machine that he is.
Built the midfield around him.
Yeah, everything. We built a team around you, bloke, and now you don't care.
Yeah. He's been really good for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of... it's a tough conversation to have. But I think I'm pretty staunch on the fact that he needs to be honest, like, can he handle the captaincy anymore? Like, is it too much?
Do you see him being verbal?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you?
I think so.
On the field?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you see him actually pointing and fucking...
Yeah.
Regularly, yeah. Every stoppage he's pointing and he's trying to coach and...
What do you think about that thing with Voss and Cripps? The altercation?
That wasn't an altercation.
That was a joke.
That was just a good conversation.
Yeah.
Well, if anything, it was a bit of things aren't clear.
Yeah.
If we were winning, that's nothing. But it's because of where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cripps wasn't sure what he was meant to be doing or what that situation was, and he needed clarification on it, and things weren't clear.
Media just looking for any fucking story they can to dig their heels in.
Yeah.
See Caro's fucking thing? How she called... what was the comment?
She's a peanut.
Yeah, she called and apologised to him. What was it? What was the actual thing?
So...
about the hotel.
Something about the hotel? Girl, you want to come to my hotel?
But that's what I mean. They're just looking for anything.
What was it actually about?
Well, Doc and Cripps went to the boutique hotel.
Uh-huh.
And it was the day after the game. So the boys have obviously flown up. And, like, Cripps and Doc have stayed in Sydney after the game. Just spent the weekend there. Because they
had their family go up.
Their family,
wives and kids.
I think they must have stayed at that hotel and they were going to check in. They were seen by someone, and then that someone's probably passed that information on. Caro's called the club. They said, yeah, it's fine. They were there. But Caro didn't necessarily ask, were they there while the other boys were at the other hotel? And she's run with it, and it was wrong.
And then she called him privately to apologise.
So she should.
What would you say to her if she called you up for your Cripps? Like, fuck off.
Well, I think she tried and he wasn't returning her calls to start.
Sure. It's all semantics. But, like, that was a really interesting one because, like, I saw Cripps' post and I got pretty excited by it. My initial reaction was...
You crimped your pants.
Well, man, I was trying to latch onto something.
Yeah. I was the same.
You got me pumped.
Because you want that passion and you want that emotion.
You got me pumped.
That's what we want. We want that reaction. And so, but initially, my first reaction was, is that really the thing that's going to get you tipped over the edge? Is that? You know, when it's about you as an individual.
That's
What about the last 3-4 weeks? Why didn't that fire you up?
That's my whole point.
Exactly,
that they don't have that motivation.
Yeah. But then at the same time, it's like, all right, okay, whatever. At least you're fired up. So I know this week you're going to fucking roar into Melbourne.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No.
Okay, so we're halfway through the season, roughly. Yeah?
Just over.
Yeah. What's going to happen? Like, as in...
Oh, great question. I know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah. Gonna have it.
I realised today we're going to win a couple. We're going to get to the second last game of the year. We play Gold Coast away, and we're going to need to win that game to stay. We're going to be a chance to
You reckon we'll go on a run?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I just cannot see it.
Okay, who have we got
Because
left?
I've been saying... Like,
Hang on. We're here again. So who have we got left?
I've been thinking the run's going to come, but in the last 2 weeks, I'm like, I think it's just not coming.
Well, the thing is, there's going to come a point where internally the boys say to themselves, season's over. We've got nothing to lose. We've got nothing to play for. So finals is out of the question. And I think that's going to give them a little bit of a release. I think we're going to win a couple of games. We're going to get to Gold Coast, second last game of the year. And we're going to need to win that game to be in the 8. Levi's going to announce his retirement. He's going to play his last game. We're going to get flogged by Gold Coast
10 on Weiters.
and we're going to carry Levi off the ground like we did with
Oh, no.
I totally see that happening.
100%.
100%.
Why don't we just fucking live stream this game? Let's just fucking...
There's a, yeah. Okay,
So Gold Coast this week, do you reckon we'll win?
$2.10 for Gold Coast.
Just drinking
Are
the
we
Kool-Aid.
favourite?
No, we're not.
What?
The MCG, the area code.
Yeah, they're not very good at the G Suns. We'll win this week.
Well, hang on, didn't they? They've beaten Richmond there this year.
Don't know.
Maybe.
They beat Richmond there this year.
Okay.
Go to about like round 7 or 8.
I'm telling you.
Levi
on shoulders.
Fuck, I'm just saying it. That was disgusting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go down.
Okay, who have we got? Who was looking for Gold Coast?
Yeah, they beat Richmond or something.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah?
There you
you
go. Fucking round 7, bang.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
6-12, that's our score.
Yeah, man. Who do we play in round 7? Hang on. Oh,
Webb was back.
yeah. I didn't get excited about that
One
game.
of the more unconvincing 108-point wins you'll ever
Did
see.
you get excited about that game? I did not.
No, I didn't. But we did exactly what we had to do.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because 10 goals was what everyone wanted. It
Yeah.
had to be a 10-goal win, and it was 108.
Yeah.
I was just
You
like...
ever seen a team win by 100 and then lose 6 in a row after that?
Carlton.
All right, bring up our last. What have we got? How many? So what have we got? 10 rounds left. No, 9, because we've got to buy.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Gold Coast, win.
Do you think we'll win the buy?
It's going to be a tough one.
We'll be favourites to lose.
It's going to be an
Someone will break a knee, someone will get arrested.
honourable loss.
Paddy Dow's, pick me. He's just running laps.
We will definitely win the contested ball that game.
It's the buy and he's still running laps.
He starts this week, right? They've got to give him a month block.
Nah, he'll get
You
nothing.
reckon he won't play this week? Mind you, and I've said it for a while. He's played fucking 65 games or whatever. He hasn't shown anything. I can remember one game where I reckon it was against Essendon in like the lockdowns, and he had 28, maybe kicked 1 or 2. I can't remember another game where I've actually thought he's going to be a gun. I just don't really see it. But everyone's hanging on to some hope and like, bring Dowling,
He's
bring
got
Dowling.
burst, you know?
All right. Round 15.
So, Gold Coast, 1 win.
Yep.
We run this down.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so
Hang on. Who do we play first final?
Well, we've got to get there.
Is it a home final or is it a weird?
Could be a ladder protector.
Gabba.
We'll end up going to fucking Adelaide Oval against Adelaide, won't we?
Northern Territory, man. It'll be one of those games.
All right, next game.
Oh, that's the bye.
The bye?
Yeah.
Okay.
So loss.
Win.
Surely they can just give us 4 for that one, right?
Just a lazy 4. All right.
Hawthorn.
Hawthorn?
We play Hawthorn this round. Sunday.
You sure?
Yeah.
Where is it?
There
Oh,
you
yeah,
go.
Hawks. Yeah, you're right.
That's a win.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not confident at all.
I'm not.
We'll win.
Right, so 2 in a row.
I'm being realistic, I promise you.
Yeah.
I've done this.
2 in a row.
You see him in his jocks with like a big board. He's going nuts. Has a dart in his mouth. We got this. Comes up with the maths at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, Cripps on Instagram.
All right. Okay. Round 17. We've got round 17. We have, did I skip over?
Freo away.
Freo away.
Oh, the graveyard shift, 4:40 on a Sunday.
Pension hour.
50-50. We play well there.
We do have a good record there.
Yeah.
Having said that, nope.
Yeah, probably not.
Based on what can we say we're going to win that game?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, we've beaten them. We had a good run.
No, there's no Jack Noons to kick the game-winning goal.
Yeah.
We actually do have a good... Have we played Freo yet?
No.
No. It's the only time we play him. We pencil in a win.
Yeah?
Pencil in a win.
I'll take it.
Based on history.
Yeah, we'll pencil in a win. There's 3.
All right.
And
round 18.
then it's Port.
No chance.
Port.
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
At Marvel.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
All right, fair.
Nah.
Then West Coast.
Marvel.
That's a win.
All right.
100 points?
Yeah, that's 4.
I reckon it won't be 60 points. It won't be 10 goals.
It'll be 170, mate.
Nah, fuck off. Nah, I reckon they'll turn it up. They'll try and make a statement by coming here and fucking us in our own backyard. And I reckon if we win, it won't be 60. Might be a solid win because even 4 goals is something I'd pray to get now. You know what I mean? I'm telling you.
That's a gift. That's a gift,
I reckon,
that fixture.
And if anything, I reckon we'd look like we're running away within the 3rd or something, and then the 4th they come out and kick like 6 straight in 10 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, boys, you're going to lose this if you don't stop fucking around.
Yeah.
I reckon that's going to happen.
All right. There's
Still
4.
a win, though.
It'll be a win, but not a
Telling you,
blowout.
that's 4 wins, right?
Look, we have had a rough fixture. I'll give it that. Like, you're right.
This one's tough.
Yeah.
Can't see us beating them because whatever, but also...
They'll buckle Friday night.
Hopefully
Pressure.
Collingwood are
it's
due
a
for a loss
Friday
at that point.
night.
That's the only Friday night we have, I think, after this.
Right, loss.
Begrudgingly.
So that
loss.
takes us at 8. So we've got to win the next
4.
Okay. We got... hang on. Saying, oh, fuck.
We're not losing to them twice in a year.
Yeah.
1-1. That's 5 wins.
All right.
All right.
So what are we on now? We're on 9 wins.
9.5.
We did win 12 last year and didn't
Yeah.
make it.
9.5.
Oh, 9.5. Okay, we got the half. Yeah, right. That's yeah.
After the Saints, we play the D's at the
Oh,
MCG. So
what
tough.
is this?
So tough. Surely we're going to split one of the Collingwood and Melbourne.
Saints, Melbourne. Like, really?
No, we're going to beat the D's or Collingwood. We're going to split one of them.
Okay.
Can we be silly and say we'll beat the D's?
Yeah, we'll lock it in.
6.
I'm back for that weekend. Do I go to the game?
Yeah.
Oh, we've won. We're fucking 6 of the last, 7 or 8? You're going.
Yeah, all right.
How did you do that one? Well,
Yeah.
is that Melbourne?
That was Melbourne.
22 was
Yeah,
Melbourne.
yeah, 22 was Melbourne.
And like I said, we're going to play Gold Coast in round 23, Levi's last game, and it's going to be we need to win this game to be in the 8, and we're going to carry Levi off after they beat us by 36 points.
See, 6
and the
goals.
fan cams are going to go off.
So 24. Who we got? This is a tough one. Is it Brisbane or something?
GWS
Oh, GWS.
Oh, fuck.
at Marvel.
That's a win.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're in the finals then.
We need some magic to happen in the Collingwood, Melbourne, or Port Adelaide games where we won't be like heavily underdogs. We need some magic to happen there. Can it really get worse than what it is right now? No, seriously.
It can get worse.
Seriously. Can it really get worse?
I love how you asked a question, then you stopped and looked at me. No, seriously.
Can it really get worse
It's
than
like
what
you're
it
waiting
is?
for me to be negative.
It can. Because if we start losing to like Hawthorn,
We start losing all.
Yeah, and you know what? We
It's
haven't
fucking
been
bad.
blown out like 10-goal losses.
No. We're still the leading disposal team in
Yeah.
the comp. Like,
It's our kicking that lets us down.
but I am
primarily.
sick of hearing we're doing a lot of things right.
No, yeah. We're not doing...
We're doing the one fundamental thing wrong is kicking fucking goals. You do not win games without kicking goals.
So that's the thing, man. The only thing that, like I said, was let me to keep watching games was the fact that we weren't getting blown out. If we were getting blown out by 60 points every game, I wouldn't be fucking there at all. I would have switched off a long time ago because it's just too painful.
Yeah.
Dude,
I just can't
when
turn
you
it
work,
off.
dude, when you work 7 days a week, right, and you're living and breathing all these other things, right? Like this guy, unfortunately for this man, his living and breathing every other day is Carlton. So he's got to fucking watch the games. Whereas I don't. Like, it's not my job, like, to follow Carlton. As in, like, you know, like, my external project isn't that as well. But when I'm fucking sitting there trying to get life shit done, like work, and I'm sitting there watching the team just fall over themselves, like, what am I doing? I've got work to do. And that's the key thing, man. The hours, how long does watching a footy game take? Like, seriously. I mean,
3 hours.
4 quarters, halftime, pre, to and from.
3 hours or so.
That's a 3-4 hour chunk of like your Sunday or your Saturday, right? Those are crucial hours, man. In that time, I could be doing anything. There's so much work to be doing. Cleaning my house, you know? Look, and there'll be blokes out there that could be playing with their kids or doing something. No, I'm going to choose to sit here and get angry and sad. Why having another beer, honey? Look, fuck, don't talk to me.
I mean, most weeks I am sitting there thinking, why the fuck am I doing this to myself? Like,
Same.
Says,
why do I do this?
says the CEO of Little Broad.
The last probably 4 or 5 weeks, I reckon most weeks I've turned off and I've gone, I fucking hate this club. I fucking hate them. But I love them so much.
I love them so much. Man.
Yeah, but I fucking hate what they turn out
It's a
every week.
sickness.
The thing
Do I have
is-
to play that insanity clip again? I'll lend it on that later.
Yeah, but every week I'm like, why am I fucking doing this? Why am I wasting my afternoons, my evenings doing this? Watching this?
Are there other supporters out there that are as passionate as Carlton supporters?
Are there other passionate Carlton supporters?
No. Other supporters out there that are as passionate as Carlton supporters?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Who do you see it with?
Well, I think Essendon supporters are pretty passionate.
Yeah,
Collingwood
Essendon,
supporters
Collingwood.
are passionate.
3 oldest teams of the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else?
Richmond,
yeah,
very
definitely.
passionate. Adelaide supporters are pretty crazy.
Yeah, because they were the first team for them, basically.
Yeah.
Who else?
Other than that, I think they're probably pretty fair weather supporters.
Yeah. It's us that we're the idiots that keep turning up every fucking week. Rain, hail, or shine. But
I think, the big clubs like Essendon, Carlton, Collingwood, Richmond, I think even when they're bad, supporters are still showing up. Obviously, numbers drop, but I think they're still there with good numbers.
when it comes to listlessness, I think this is the most deflated, flaccid team we've had in a long time.
It's so weird. They're like highly touted players, but they look like battlers out there.
But that's that's why I keep asking,
Like, at
what has
least-
actually changed?
Like at least back when Pup Hume was playing and Barnaby French, these guys.
He mentioned that name to me years ago, and I'm like, who?
Like, where does the story go? Like, what does Tom de Koning mean in 20 years? Does it mean the same as what we think about Barnaby French?
Probably.
Or does it mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably not much.
And that's why I said before, are these players playing to have their name on a fucking locker at the end of their career? Do they want to be remembered? Why is it that I can remember every player from the 95 fucking squad? I was 9. I was 10. But I remember them.
Brad Pearce.
Well, forget about...
Can we do another one of these one day and talk about the good days?
Yeah. Let's do it now.
Another 3 hours.
Forget about, like, this team winning a flag. Will this team even play finals?
Look, they showed us last year that they nearly did it.
Yeah.
So, with the tweaking, getting it back on track.
Look, call me the crazy optimist, but there's another realization, and maybe this is just because of the work that I do, that I have to find something to get me going. We're watching forever, and it's just not going to be this year. But it's going to be next year, and we're going to be watching in round 11, 2024, and in 2027, round 16, we're also going to be watching. And it's just, unfortunately, it's just not this year. And the sooner you kind of come to terms with that, the sooner you can start looking ahead. You know?
I think the thing that aggravates me the most is the fact that the players have already mentally checked out for that.
No, I know.
And it's like, no, mate, I can check out. You can't.
You can't. No, I know. And then it's also that the hard part, like the first, like Jesse Motlop, for example, first two, like let's say players who have played for 3 years or 4 years at the club. So they come in 4 years, they feel this fucking heat from like day one from people who are feeling this trauma for 20 something years. Like that's not normal.
Run!
It's not normal for like a Corey Durden in his third year now to be feeling this kind of...
It's been 3 years.
In his third year.
I feel like it's been there forever.
Third year.
Shit.
Like Jesse Motlop's in his second year. Man, the shit that people were saying. Like, you know, so...
Yeah,
Walsh,
really,
man, it's whatever it is, it has officially gotten to him.
Yeah.
The rot's real.
The rot is the I hate to use the word cancer, but it's like a disease. It's like a...
Yeah.
It's a disease.
Yeah, Walsh last year, like he doesn't have that dare and that run and that ball use, and like
he was a shining light. And to be fair, back surgery is
Oh yeah, that's
crazy.
Yeah.
You're not going to have the same power through your body when you've had back surgery.
But even like Weiters, yeah.
Well,
Look, hang on, getting scammed. I'm sorry, it's deflating. But I'm sure his finances are fine.
yeah, I know, but like, save up $500,000.
And he'll get it back. Insurance.
No, he won't.
Yeah,
No,
there'll be
because he approved the transaction. No, it's gone.
It's a crime, though. Once it's a crime, you have a case.
You're not insured for that. That's the whole point of it all. That's the whole. That's the reason why the situation is what it is, because he can't get it back. There's no insurance. Insurance on what? I approved a transaction into another bank account. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Like
To be fair, he'll make my wage back in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I get what you're saying, but also...
Glad he has a job, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad he has a job. I might be out of
That's
a
shocking.
job.
When I found out, like,
Oh, it's terrible.
how much it was, I was like...
I watch fucking Kit Boga and all these scammer videos online. Scammer payback. Like, it's brutal. It's a fucked up thing.
Yeah.
But, like, okay, if you needed time off, then you should have taken time off.
Yeah.
By all means. You've had this that you've gone through.
Footy's the only escape.
Take time off.
I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the lineup, when they came out this year, I said it from day one, they look fucking muted. Voss looks muted. Everything looks muted. Like, they've just lost the edge. They've lost the spark. It's like someone tapped them on the shoulder and said, you got to be nicer. You got to play cleaner. You got to be safer. You got to do this. Oh, just avoid the tackles. You know, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we're working on that contract with St Kilda. Don't stress. Whatever it is. And that's what I'm saying. The list hasn't changed. If anything, it's been bolstered. So what's changed? It's got to go beyond game plan. You know, like, oh, they figured the game plan out. No, but like the spirit and the heart and intensity is still there.
Yeah.
A good player will figure out how to fucking beat his opponent, regardless of game plan. Game plan might be to go left. You know what? It's better to go right, so I'll go right. You know? When you kick a bag, no one's going to fucking complain that you didn't go left. They don't care. You kick the bag.
Still got to show a will and a want to win.
Exactly.
You're not seeing any
No.
aggression or determination to win at all.
So, how do you actually get that back? We can't do anything. So, how do you get it back?
Not allowed to boo anymore.
Oh, fuck me. That's just, come on, man. You can't boo.
Not allowed to boo.
Why? Voicing displeasure.
Text the, what's the thing?
Oh, yeah,
the social,
the antisocial number. I
antisocial
fucking repeat that number every week. Every week I say it out loud. It's a joke. I'm sorry.
Well, we've done 3 of these, yeah?
Yep.
And all of them have been the same tone.
Apart from the one we lost.
Fuck off, dickhead.
What? No, but that was like we were upbeat, like we were expecting a good year.
I have the list of players somewhere around here.
I'm glad that, not that I'm glad that we lost it, but also I think I said we don't need Chera. Got XPS.
You did. I can quote you on that.
I did.
You said we don't need him because, like, he's a gun player, but we've already got a Chera. Those were your words. We've already got a Chera.
I drank the Kool-Aid.
What's SPS doing now anyway?
He's rotting away at West Coast.
I stopped
Bleaching
following
his hair.
his thing. Yeah.
Sorry.
Why?
Because, like...
He had his opportunities, didn't take them.
No, as in, like, his career has been just, like, completely underperforming
clubs.
Carlton, and now he's at West Coast, and it's probably even worse.
Yeah.
But, you know...
Footy.
But
he's set up for life.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
other than the fact that he's set up for life, man, you make the most of your opportunities. You can still be. I remember there was a quote. You can still be a star without the star position, right? And I can't remember who's. Oh, it was Young M.A., the rapper. She said in a freestyle, and that resonated with me. You can still be a star without the star position. Cripps can still be a star if he's not captain. Step down, even if you're not one of the fucking highest paid players in Carlton. Step up and just make yourself fucking known.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, okay. SPS went to West Coast, he's riding away. Cool. Gablet went to fucking Gold Coast. No, a rabble. Still a gun. How's he not a gun?
Funny. Who's the next captain?
I was thinking about that.
Because if you had said it a year ago, it'd be like, yep, it's got to be Walsh or Weiter very clearly. Now I don't know.
100%. I was going to ask you that as well. I wanted both your opinions. I think I asked you this one. Oh, I asked you this in the WhatsApp group. I said, who goes in as captain?
What did I say?
I think you said Doc or Walsh. And I wasn't sold. I wasn't sold on Walsh.
Do you know who's
I wouldn't have said Doc.
actually captain material? Adam Sard.
Yeah. Yeah. Pre-2023.
On field, off field, what he stands for.
Yeah.
Pre-2023, yes.
Something just seems off there. I don't know what it is.
But yeah, I thought Weitering for sure.
Weeders was my first.
Now I'm like, I think he'll get through this, whatever it is. He'll get through it.
If whatever it is just that, like related to his personal thing, he'll get past.
He'll be okay.
He'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Walsh, I almost don't want to put him as captain because like it's going to ruin him.
Yep.
Because we put him up here. We do it, the fans do it, the club do it because they sell, you know.
Yeah. Make money off the back of it.
How many years has Cottrell still got on his contract?
Maybe 1, 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was beyond next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 2025. I don't think he's got a 3 year
Probably one more.
him, yeah.
Do you rate him to stay like?
Well, he reminds me of like Chincotta.
Yeah.
These are the guys that are like not overly skillful, but work.
Runs all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't mind him.
Okay, so who would you say is the captain then?
Do you actually think Cripps will step down? Do you think Cripps should step down?
Let's let the year play out, and then I think I'll make my choice. It's easy to say no now, but his last 5 weeks or 4 weeks, also the way he speaks, painful.
Yeah.
It's painful to listen to.
What don't you like about it?
Mate, it's so... I just think it lacks a bit of depth. A bit frivolous, vexatious.
Isn't that like the theme of Carlton Football Club?
Yeah.
Lacking depth?
Yeah. Like I like hearing Doc talk because he's got real life experience, life or death type stuff. I don't really like listening to many of them talk. Walsh is actually pretty honest. I'll give him that.
Ironic, they're all doing podcasts. I like Walsh.
Who
He's
inspires
sort of
with their play at the moment?
off their own boot? Like
Charlie's probably the only one that I think inspires. I know he's been down in the last few weeks, but
yeah.
But is he captain material?
I don't think so. He's skilled, but being skilled doesn't make you a good captain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then what makes a good captain?
Not playing for Carlton.
Maxwell's a fucking premiership captain.
True.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Leadership.
I'm trying to think, who actually inspires in the Carlton lineup? Sard does when he's up and about. Mm-hmm. He'll pick up
How
the ball.
often is he up and about, though? That's the thing. Like, we got him from Essendon because...
Yeah, but last year he was. Every game you would hear that fucking woof, like every, couple minutes you'd hear it. It's just this year he's been muted. And like you said, he's been overlooked, like just ignored on the field.
Strange.
I can't think of, like, who's got the dare? Who's got, like, the anything?
I like Chera.
Chera does.
Yeah, I like Chera.
Because you know what someone's made of when you see what they do when things are not going.
When things are hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Always he looks good when he gets up.
Yeah.
He's not an elite player like you'd put Chera or whatever in that conversation, but like always,
I like always.
when he grabs it and he just starts driving forward, you know, fuck, like something's going to happen.
Just can't wait to see Levi on Cripps' shoulders.
You know I'm going to Photoshop that if it doesn't happen, right? I will definitely Photoshop that and put on a T-shirt for you, thanks to your recommendation at Das Automat. I'm so doing it, dude. I've already got your face on one T. I'll do another one.
True, you do.
I'll do another one.
You know, not many people know that happened.
It's the best.
So funny.
It's the best story.
So funny.
I'm going to fucking do it. If that whether that happens or not, I'm going to Photoshop you into that photo as well, somewhere.
Me and Cripps carrying Levi.
Oh, done.
Put me and Tassie carrying you.
Make that the photo of this episode.
All right, that gives me work to do over the weekend.
Yeah.
No, that's it. I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to remember that now for the end of the year. I didn't even think of that scenario, and it's so in our realm to do it.
Carlton.
We're already fucking just pitiful. Yeah, boys, carry this player out.
What was that video you tagged me in recently? You're like, oh, get him up.
Major League 2.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's over.
Get him off the field. I thought of it, dude. As soon as I saw that game, I was like, nah, fuck him.
Bring on that time.
Turn this place into a parking lot. I thought the other one of Phil Connors getting into the bathtub with the toaster and just dropping it. And the fact he's wearing like navy blue pajamas as well killed me. That's where we're at. Dude, I've never been this low ever as a Carlton supporter. I don't care how shit we were in the past.
Oh, I think I've been this low before.
Nah, not without hope.
It's too common. Yeah, this is dangerous now. Because
The fact that everyone's feeling the same.
we're 8 years in with this group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 8 years in.
The guns of this group are now aging, and we've got nothing left.
2021, you said it well before. 2021, we were devastated because that was 5 years into the rebuild, or 6 years. And then last year was like, okay, sigh of relief. And now it's like, oh my God, we're going back there.
We're worse. We're worse. And the only thing that's keeping us up, like I said, is we're not getting blown out.
Not yet.
Imagine that goes. Imagine that. How would you feel? You're telling me Voss's job is secure?
If we start getting blown out by like 40, 50,
Imagine
60.
we finish last
we can't.
round, we're carrying Levi off the field, and we've lost by 100 points.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Mr. Optimism, man.
Can't wait.
See, this is like Blue Abroad After Dark. Where he's got his scotch. I'll fucking tell you what I think. I have to play.
Yeah, I'm always
I'm
asking questions.
Why do other clubs keep nailing coaches? Like McRae at Collingwood. Why can't we nail
What
a
did he
fucking
do
coach?
before Collingwood?
He's just been an assistant for
Yeah.
like he just
A long time, yeah.
He went like above and beyond and did his apprenticeship just for decades, kind of thing.
See, that's why I trusted in the Voss thing, because he'd done his apprenticeship. Got given
And he'd had the first job. And
he had the first job, fucked it, and you put that kind of pressure on a kid. You know what I mean? Like, he just retired.
He's probably younger than us now.
Yeah, no shit.
What he was then, yeah.
I got a good mate of mine who used to play in the league, and I asked him like, what do you think about coach? He's like, he made a good point. He's like, Voss was a star, a champion. He's like, very rarely do like the champion players have the ability to relate to a list, as much as what like the role players do. So like McRae was a role player.
Yeah.
Dimmer was a role player.
I'm just trying to think.
Beveridge was a role player. Clarko was a role player.
Bucks was a gun player.
Bucks was a star.
Yeah.
Obviously, did a pretty good job with Collingwood. Obviously, they didn't win the
Bird
flag.
was a star, so he got him jabbed up.
So these like champions can probably relate to Cripps or the Stars, but because they weren't, and that was his take, and I thought that was really interesting. And Carlton will only go for like the big name. I think there's a reality where until we humble ourselves as a football club and stop projecting, Carlton people are the only people that think Carlton is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teague was a big player.
Yeah, well, that's when the ego comes in and we just weren't able to stay humble. Teague, No. I really don't think Teague was the... Yeah.
No, I agree.
His press conferences was... Mate.
Dude, just look at the photo. Look at the footage of him in the box, just staring out into the wilderness.
Oh, I think we just tried we tried over hard. Sorry.
We just kicked a bit too hard.
What?
Like that meme of the guy blinking. Like, what? I'm surprised you haven't used that. I haven't seen it in a Blue Abroad clip yet. The meme of the guy blinking. It's just like, come again?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
I went Dragon Ball Z recently.
yeah.
Everyone fired up. The evolution's coming.
Well, if it wasn't Voss, who was it going to be? Don't say Ross Lyon.
Well, it was. It was agreed.
I fucking can't stand Ross Lyon.
Yeah. It was locked in. You know, it was as agreed.
Do you really think, okay, if they think that, like, Bolton and Teague were too mean, do you reckon Ross Lyon would have slotted in seamlessly and everyone would have just fallen in line? Think about it.
But I think Lyon has that presence that...
Yeah.
Maybe
he would also, I think with Lyon, the relationship with Silvani would have been improved, but it probably would have come crashing down at some point.
Okay. If we get blown out for the rest of the season, right? If we start taking these fucking 60-point, 80-point losses, do you reckon Voss sees the year out?
I think he sees the year out no matter what.
You reckon? Even if we get blown out of the park?
Yeah. And then, what are you going to do? Put a
What's the
caretaker
point?
in?
Yeah, what's the point?
No, I'm not for it.
Yeah.
I still think he should keep his job, but do you reckon they're just going to come for his head? Because they already are.
At the end of the year?
Yeah.
As in, like, I don't know. I'm not saying definitely he'll be coaching round one next year, but I think he'll definitely see out the year at the least.
Yeah.
Quietly quitting. Like, before round one.
Well, who do we go for?
You need like an existential event. Like a thing.
Yeah, like
that's not
like a comet to crash.
That's not sacking the coach. What's the other thing that you can do that is like, can inspire something? What is that event? That, other than sacking the coach?
Terminal illness?
No, we've done that.
No. That's what I'm thinking. We've played that hand.
There's going to be board clean out. And there's... the assistants will change, right? Or...
maybe a couple of them. Brad Lloyd, I'd be shocked if he's there next year.
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of extra support brought in around Voss.
Well, you got 17 players on the outs, yeah? If, let's say, two-thirds of these players don't get re-up, that's a big number. Do you know what I mean? That's a lot of new faces around the park. Like, and some of these names, man, like, look at these names. You know, Curnow, Doc, Plowman, Sauce, Durden, Marchbank, McGovern, TDK, Dow, Newman. They've been besides Dow running laps, everyone else has fucking been there. Like, they're in the starting. Do you know what I mean? Just that.
Oh, there's only a few of them there that are starting.
Oh, but they were up until, like, say, this year. Curnow, like, he was obviously injured, but he was fucking playing up until his injury. Who wasn't playing out of this list? I mean, McGovern was injured, but when he wasn't injured, he was playing.
Last year? You talking about?
Oh, just generally, like in his tenure at the club. Like, these are names that we've all banked on to, like, do something. Plowman fucking got games. Sauce got games. You know what I mean? Just these names alone, if they leave, that's a big exodus. That'll change the fucking landscape big time. And now with Sauce getting dropped more frequently, if he was Carlton royalty, he's clearly trying to change something in there. But you won't see it. You know what, man? You want something, an existential event? Cripps stepping down. For whatever fucking reason, whatever narrative they want to spin. Managed, personal time, injury, whatever it is. Dropping one of these big boys just out of nothing, there's your fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because we're dealing with attitude problem here. Whether it's internal feuding or whatever, it's an attitude problem. Either learn to get fucking along or don't, or get the fuck out of the way and make way for someone else who's willing to play ball.
Think they drop Cripps?
No.
You look at Port and but Jonas was out the other week.
Yeah.
Their captain.
They'd won 8 in a row and they made him come back through the twos.
Didn't bring him back in.
Mate, Rich and Gunston just stood down. because they didn't feel they
Dropped themselves.
they dropped themselves because they couldn't reach the standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That
happens.
would never happen at Carlton.
Mate, there's fucking at least 8 of them that are not
How
meeting standard.
Like, how fucking noble. It's honourable.
You're thinking of the team.
Honourable.
You're thinking of the team. But I did that like when I used to play indoor and stuff. If I pulled up stiff or, man, I'm feeling fucked, I'll sit on the bench. Don't
Yeah.
worry about me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Who's going on? Used to fight like, oh, I'm coming back on. Like, no. I'm sitting down.
Yeah.
I'm fucked. We do that at any level.
Yeah.
And that's my point. It's this entitled attitude. Fundamentally, I really believe that's what it is. This entitled attitude. They take everything for granted. They think they're fucking, their promos, their deals, their boots, everything's going to be there. And so what if Carlton fucking drops them or, they get traded? Like, they'll go somewhere else and be stars. Like, nah, mate.
No, they won't.
Nah. Imagine going to Geelong. Imagine them going to Geelong.
No, that's the thing that the fans fear. But in reality, look at all the players that have gone. Which player's gone and become a star?
Become a star. Not
Tui.
be a star and leave.
Tui's been good.
Yeah, but Tui was good before he left.
Yeah.
Tui was good before he left and
Yeah,
he slotted
true.
straight into Geelong's system.
Fair. So which one has not reached their potential and then we got rid of them and then gone on to become better? No, because the bad habits that they brought at Carlton.
Betts was very good, but he went to another level. Betts went to another level when he went to Adelaide, but he was
already a gun.
He had one down year, and then we wanted fucking Thomas. And
No. Betts was already a gun before he left.
Look at the priorities.
But he went to another level.
Fuck off. Look at what we prioritise. Look at what we're rewarding.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to bed. Fuck this. Let's fucking end.
Dude, I'll ask you this, all right? We'll finish. I just want to ask, how do you find the strength to do this week in, week out to the level that you're doing it at?
Yeah,
See,
I struggle, Demi. I really struggle.
No, because I know we struggle. We struggle, yeah. We struggle, but look, that WhatsApp group keeps me going.
Yeah, what you do, Tez,
but what the
I'd struggle to front up every week.
Yeah, I would.
It's become a responsibility.
You know what? He's got no kids.
Yeah. There's no girlfriend.
Yeah.
Nothing. So it's become a responsibility, and I think now more than ever, we need leaders on all fronts.
You know what I remembered? That WhatsApp group, right? I've told you before. It's me, this guy, my cousin, and my old neighbour, and none of the other boys have met each other ever. But that group, I started it during lockdown or just before lockdown.
I came in late. I don't know.
No, you were pretty there from the start, man.
Okay.
Everyone started at the same time. And I just started it literally just because I kept messaging everyone about the game. I'm like, fuck it. Boys, this is this and this. Let's get on with it. And it's fun. I love that group. It's a fucking funniest thing. And I remember the West Coast game. We were all fucking sending messages back and forth. And my cousin was just like, look at us all having fun. I'm like, it's not going to last, man. It's not going to last. That's it. And that's why I take my hat off to you, man. I don't know how you keep doing it. If it wasn't for that WhatsApp group, and your thing, there's no way known.
You'd be connected.
No way.
That's why I do it.
No one would be at the games. I'm telling you.
That's why I do it. Honestly. It's become the impact. I didn't, when it all started, it was just a dream. It was an idea, start a podcast. Oh, wait, can I get a YouTube channel going? Wait, it's never been done like this full service thing. We don't have one in Australia. So there was this ambitious mission to do it. And could it work? And then it did work. And then the community aspect started. And then I think when the content creators started coming on board and then I started seeing their growth, and then it's you're kind of giving back to people and helping them grow. And then it just becomes greater than me. Mm-hmm. So it's a responsibility now.
And you can see that for something you've created as your baby from scratch.
Yeah.
The Carlton players getting paid fucking hundreds of thousands every year. Can't see it. And that's the fucking final thought,
but
man.
I'm the enemy,
That's my point. How the fuck are you the enemy?
They'll wake up eventually, no doubt.
It'll be too late by that point.
Yeah, it'll be Collingwood abroad by then.
Tassie, man.
Tassie abroad.
Tassie abroad, man. I'm telling you. Tassie Travellers, 100%.
I'll have more subscribers than we have members one day.
That's actually a reality, man.
You think?
Yeah. That is 100%. I won't put a time frame on it.
Yeah.
But I can totally see that happening.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Well, what's Carlton doing to grow?
Do you think you'll still be doing it in 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What rate are you growing at, man? Like, if you look at your growth over the last, and considering we had fucking COVID and not even games going properly to properly promote.
I think it was like 1,300 subscribers last year. No.
1,300?
No, that's not right.
That can't be right. Really?
Can't be right. Might have been like 3,000.
So your biggest jump was in the last 12 months?
Yeah.
And Carlton's playing like shit?
Yeah. The thing is, a lot of opposition supporters watch.
Yeah.
A lot.
Really?
They love it because their
To
club
watch us suffer.
Well, I think there's a bit of that. But also,
But it's content, man.
Yeah.
Like,
No one does it from their club. How many other clubs do anything like this? Any?
Swoop, I think, does something
Yeah, that
similar.
Collingwood guy.
So Swoop Luke does, but it's just him.
Yeah, it's not.
Saints TV, I would say at the moment, is the only one that's doing like the full service, like daily shows type thing. I would say Saints TV is the best one out there. I think Jake's a fucking gun. He's actually a superstar.
Yeah, you had him on, didn't you, before the Saints game?
Yeah.
I watched it.
So who's that? It's done by a supporter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fan channel. I like Blue Broad's awesome. Saints TV is like the best one out there, like in terms of the quality and everything. I think Blue Broad's really good, like the way the fan cams are done, and I think that's like we've got something there that's really cool. But Jake's just he's a lot more talented than me, a bit more like cleaner than what I am. What else? The rest are just podcasts, or they're just like a review and a preview.
Yeah.
As opposed to a full gambit of shows.
But see, I haven't subscribed to any Carlton shit outside of the Instagram page. You know what I mean? The Twitter fucking page.
Yeah.
But I'll sit there and watch fan cams every week.
Rocco's growing the Jumper Punch now to be like a full service channel. Pommy's obviously doing his own thing and growing his channel. So, yeah.
But they're still under your umbrella, right?
We're always going to be linked, but also it was important, like, for all of them to have their own,
the
their own
identity,
channels, like
voice,
yeah. So that, like, when Pommy was the first one to start with me, and then I made it really clear, like, mate, you should grow and spread your wings as well, and like, you
do you,
you own your own, like, I'm happy to like be that stepping stone. Like, people will come and go, like, it'll happen. It's humans.
But see, that's the thing. When I watch any of that shit, I feel the Carlton energy, the actual Carlton energy.
Correct.
You don't feel it from the club. You don't feel it from the players. That's why I keep reiterating the fact that the club's going to be gone.
The passion. You feel the passion.
Yeah, it's there. And that's why I say you're going to have more subscribers than the club itself. And the club will try and launch some shit on the same level, but they won't be able to replicate it because it's not honest.
Sell it and just like go live in the Bahamas.
The thing I love about the fan cams, the thing I love about, like, every show under the umbrella, all that shit, is because of the honesty. You know what I mean? It's raw, it's there, unfiltered, to a degree. Anything the club brings out now is just a facade. It's fake. They trot out the same players. They trot out the same bullshit messaging. Goes nowhere. Nothing changes with the on-field performance. Nothing changes with the personnel. It's the same crap. It's gone nowhere. And that's why I said it's literally the only saving grace, man, for 2023.
Thank you, man.
Take that, man. Fuck them. You're giving product. You're actually representing the Jumper better than anyone in that club is right now. And you need to take that with you, like, period. You fucking kept the Jumper going when the club failed it. Remember that. That's
I appreciate it.
And that's you too, man. Like, it's fucking, what time is it?
It's 9. I got to get to bed.
Yeah. It's 9 o'clock, man, on a weeknight, and we're sitting here talking shit about this club. You got kids. You got shit to do. Do you know what I mean? We all have jobs.
It's that Carlton energy.
But that's the point.
I hope.
You think these pricks are out there kicking, like, training right now or reviewing tapes?
Paddy's running laps.
Paddy Dow's still running.
Paddy's running laps and we need to be here.
Hold up.